I'm going to just jump in right at the top. One of the most underrated winners, in my opinion, Mo, is Isiah Pacheco. I don't see him really on any of these winner lists, and I just don't get it. Jerick McKinnon is gone, and sure, maybe he could be resigned at some point. In fact, I probably expect him to. I don't know, though. Maybe not. Maybe he's just washed at this point. And you look after the fact that they added nobody other than CEH again this offseason. I think we could get workhorse Pacheco in a better offense. He's a winner on a few different levels. Yes, McKinnon's gone, and we have seen him thrive in that role. 81%, 70% of snaps, 92%, 69, 71, 77% of snaps. He becomes that workhorse back. And how does he perform? 25.9, 21.3, 10.6, 29.5, 15.8, 18.1, 18.2 fantasy points in those games. He was a top 6 running back in all but 1 week without Isiah Pacheco. And that 1 week was his without McKinnon rather. And that 1 week that he was not a top 6 running back was Pacheco's first game back from injury. So ultimately, I just love this role for him. And then you mix in the fact that, yeah, he's a winner that they didn't add any competition. This offense, I think, got a lot better on the draft with Xavier Worthy, with Marquise Brown, and maybe Rashee Rice is going to get suspended. He's definitely been a big faller in recent drafts as well, but that's just only going to benefit Pacheco if he's getting more touchdown opportunities to cap off. So I thought he was maybe the biggest winner of the weekend, and nobody seems to be talking about him. He's going at pick 50 right now in best ball. It makes no sense to me. After I looked through it all, I bumped him up to my running back 8, and he might even continue to keep rising. I'm in love with Pacheco. I'm going to be hammering him in the mid-4th round just to make sure I get him until this price goes up. Am I crazy? What do you think of Pacheco before we move to our next winner?
Absolutely not. I don't think you're crazy whatsoever. Current ADP, 50th overall. I mean, it's the perfect formula. There's no competition. It's an elite offense. We saw him be productive last year. Didn't bring anyone in. Yeah, CEH is CEH. We kind of know what we're getting with him. And he just has third-round running back written all over him. Yeah. It's an elite offense, and he's going to control the vast majority of the touches. I mean, you look at the guys who are going in the 30s right now, and Josh Jacobs and Travis Etienne, like, he doesn't have nearly as many red flags as some of those guys that do, and just in terms of one aspect of their game or another. It's just he's got third-round running back written all over him. I think he jumps. I don't know if he will, but I would not be shocked by any means if he jumps the Jacobs and the Etiennes and gets into the 3rd round, 4th round maybe. So I'm looking to buy Pacheco now while he's in the 50s. Build out my exposure to him right now while he's cheap, and then cool off because he is definitely going to be coming up draft boards over the next couple of weeks and months.
He's fallen to me at like 56 a couple times, which is just mind-blowing. I wish I'd been taking him more in those big board earlier drafts, but ultimately I was expecting them to add something in the NFL draft. They didn't, and so I will correct my mistakes. 22 points per game in games without McKinnon, 12.6 with McKinnon in the lineup. It is just a huge discrepancy. And again, yeah, maybe McKinnon's back, but it's going to be such an afterthought at that point that I still am riding the Pacheco train no matter what happens. What is up, you fantasy wolf? Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, share your thoughts in the comments, check out some more videos, and join the newest Wolfpack by subscribing below.